What is up, everybody? We are back with another Dune ranked match here. I am choosing my leader as we speak. We got a nice Holtzman engine up there. What does that make me want to do? It makes me want to do something spicy, but I don't think we're going that direction here. What are we going to do? Oh, I like all of these characters. I have not played Viscount Moritani, I don't believe. Armand is also quite good, isn't he? A lot of good characters to choose from here. I wish I could ask you who I should play, but I can't, can I? No, I can't. So I'm just going to click through these a million times until I decide to give Moritani a try. Let's do it. Let's mix it up. This is the third video I'm filming in a row here, so I might be a little frazzled. I might be a little wild. I'm running out of water. My voice might be getting hoarse. But we're also looking for a win. And that's the most important thing, ain't it, folks? Winning. God, nothing's more important, is it? Family? Nah, friends. Who cares? Who needs them? It's all about winning games of Dune Imperium. That's the key to happiness. So remember that, and hopefully by the end of this video, we'll be happy with our victory. No guarantees, though. Let's be real, it's tough. It's day one. It's still day one of the ranked reset, so I think a lot of people are playing. A lot of real good players are on the ladder at the moment, getting their ranks up. Good luck, have fun, all. No offense, geezer, but I'm just not really in the market for... I mean, this feels rude. You know what? You know what the other option I could do is... The other option the other choice I could make is to just be nice. Just respond. You know, not be so irritated by social interaction. We're becoming better people today. Yeah. This video is about becoming a better person. Not a better Dune player. Look. That's not my job. My job is to sow the seeds of the next generation. Or something. I don't know. I had to get a lot of time killed while we wait for all the leaders to be selected. So I just got to ramble and hope you keep watching. Because, look, it's not like I'm making any money doing this, but, I mean, look, still want you to watch. Otherwise, what's the point, you know? Counter attack. Deploy up to 2 troops from your garrison to the conflict. Interesting. Glimpse the path. What is the conflict? Oh, we don't even get to know the conflict yet. I don't get to know my hand yet. Well, picking up an extra water for a spice doesn't seem crazy amazing when let's get a combat-y card, I guess. Oh, okay, yeah. You know, might be able to get a surprise victory point with a counterattack potentially. Who knows? I want to save my spice for couriers and all kinds of goodies. All right, nice little cheap Imperium row here. That's great. A lot of good options. Truth there I like. Test of Humanity is okay. But Jameis I also like early, I think. Get a bunch of trash going. So we got that Holtzman engine that I don't see a path towards affording anytime soon. Also a flagship and a hollow projectors. Interesting stuff. I'm an old man, so my back is starting to get sore from sitting here entertaining you all for so long today. But, you know, I went from thinking I wasn't going to get a video out this week at all to now recording 3 in a row. So hopefully, you know, at least one of them is good, and maybe you'll see them all. You know, I might just upload them all. Why not? I probably will. I probably should. And I probably will. So, watch them. You already have. If I do it in order, I mean, this is like the third. Who knows? Jeez. Who knows how much time you've spent just looking at my face and listening to my voice. Don't think about it too hard. You might regret it. I'm getting delirious. I'm going to start just making silly noises into the microphone. This is why the ranked recaps are great, right? Because we get to cut all this fluff out. That's the upside. Quick video, straight to the point, lots of action. Downside, you don't get to hear me just frickin'. You know what I should be doing is thinking about my turn, which I haven't. But it seems like no one's gone to fold space yet, so I'm probably just gonna do that. So I guess I'm very lucky that this was the perfect game to not be paying attention to, because yeah, this is, I think, clearly the move for us. We, as the Viscount, certainly want to be unlocking interstellar shipping as quickly as possible. We would also like to get some spice this round, I suppose. So one of these two spaces may be in our future if they don't get taken. If they do, yep, Hardy Warriors by the Baron makes a lot of sense. He's going to be deploying 4 troops, certainly. We have no daggers. Carthag is also in the cards, potentially. But yeah, no, I think at this point, experimentation. Question then becomes, do I want to spend my water for 1 extra spice? And what is my hand going to look like next turn? Next turn, I'm probably going Signet Ring plus Seek Allies. So yeah, Signet Ring plus Seek Allies next turn. Green player is out of action. Oh, okay. So I could I could get in, I think water. No, I mean, at this rate, I'm kind of interested in second place, I think. Picking up a water, a troop, and an intrigue card seems pretty great. I suppose I could do both if I use my counterattack. Oh, no, I can do both. Oh, no, okay. What am I thinking? For some reason, I thought I wouldn't be able to deploy troops here. Do I want 2 spice or just 1? I think I still want to hold on to my water, so let's just go here. Let's do this. Then let's deploy 2 units. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that. So I'm getting a water trading. I'm trading 2 troops for a water and a spice. Seems solid enough. He may be going, red player may be going for the Holtzman engine line, which would actually make a lot of sense. Yeah, he's going to get the 1 spice. He'll go great flat next turn, and then he has Holtzman engine on tech negotiation. That makes a lot of sense. That's a good line. Very good line. But he'll be going first next round, so if that is what he does, then I get fold space available to me with my Seek Allies, and then I'm hitting up interstellar shipping with my Signet Ring and getting 3 couriers. That's also good. If he doesn't take that line, then I can take that line. So it's kind of all working out for me here, actually. 5 persuasion. I could go Jamis plus Truthsayer. It's like a lot of faction ability, a little bit of trash, some card selection. Or I could blow up the row and see what 5 costs I get. I don't know. I think I'm okay with these 2 cards. I should take the cheaper one first. So like I would have been looking at something like Chani, which I don't consider to be a great card by any means. So yeah, okay. I'm happy enough with those choices. Those are both cards I was looking at. Oh, I didn't see the double dagger. Didn't notice the double dagger. I should have been paying attention. I would have deployed my troop. So that's unfortunate, but that's okay. Yeah, I would have done this on my reveal turn if I had taken a peek at his reveal. But that's okay. We'll take the spice. It's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world at all. So we still have both of our lines open where if they go for the Holtzman engine, we can go for the fold space into interstellar shipping, and if they take fold space, we can go Haga Basin, get 5 spice, and then tech negotiation for Holtzman engine. If they do neither of those things, which one do I prefer? Is an interesting question. Okay, so they are going for the... Oh. Not quite. Yeah, so I am definitely punished for this counterattack. I would have 2... Well, yeah. I would be able to go for the Holtzman engine. But instead, I do think... I mean, I think locking up this interstellar shipping is kind of a no-brainer, right? We're going to get 3 freighters. So, yeah, if I had the water, I might have gone for the Holtzman engine, and I think it might have been a mistake. Because this is just getting this early. This is also 2 turns, hopefully, assuming we draw a triangle access next turn. This is going to be 2 back-to-back interstellar shippings, which is very powerful. I won't be... Oh, and... Oh, wow. Let's see. I'm at... I'm not here. 1, 2. Yeah, I won't be able to... So if I don't cash out, which I won't, then I would be able to pick up the Holtzman engine next turn if it's still available. And I think by going to Haga Basin instead of the Great Flat, I think they've locked themselves out of Holtzman engine this turn, which is great for me. I think they definitely should have gone to the Great Flat. Yeah, because what are you buying? Hollow projectors? Yeah, they were definitely supposed to go to the Great Flat. That was unfortunate for them, I would say. So, yeah, we will pass up on the research bump here to get 3. So we're going to advance. We're going to advance. And then we're going to advance again. Oh, wait. No. If I advance, then I will not have enough spice to... Oh, so you know what? So we just want to undo this whole thing, actually. So in that case, we will use the experimentation. Yeah, because if we use our spice, we won't be able to get the Holtzman engine. So yeah, we're gonna do experimentation instead. Okay, I mean, I'm glad we could undo that. Yeah, right, because we're gonna need the total. We're gonna need all that spice to get that Holtzman engine, and it's not guaranteed. We need to draw a triangle, but hopefully my deck doesn't let me down, and we do draw a triangle. It is unfortunate that we bought 2 cards that don't have any. And once again, I should have deployed a troop. My goodness. I'm so sorry, folks. I mean, there's no excuse, right? In this case, it worked out, actually. In this case, it worked out. But yeah, I should have used it turn 1 still. No, well, hey. You know, if I didn't get that spice, hey, it's all working. I think red player may have misplayed, but not going to the Great Flat. So if I can draw a triangle, we get bailed out of all our mistakes. It's somewhat of a big if, but, you know. I can tell you what I'm not doing is buying Sardaukar infantry. I'm not doing that. Come on, deck. Let's see, what are our chances? We have 2 fold spaces. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 12 cards. And we're going to draw 5. Oh, wait. Are we just guaranteed to hit one then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are going to be 7 cards left. No, we're not guaranteed to hit one. We're likely to hit one. All right, so we're going to reveal and be buying nothing. Oh, Kwisatz Haderach in the row. Wow, that's a good one. That's a good one. Or someone corrected my pronunciation on this too. Kwisatz Haderach. Kwisatz Haderach. I don't know. All right, Baron is going to tie for first here, barring any additional daggers or intrigue cards. All right, we're just hoping and praying and rooting for a triangle. I mean, yeah, 5 out of 12. We only need to draw 1. The chances are very high, but we have been burned before, have we not, folks? We have been burned before. I just have that sinking feeling in my gut, like it's not gonna happen. But you know what? We're gonna stay positive. I'm not even gonna look. Triangles. Look, more than enough, dude. More than enough. All right. Well, experimentation. It is. I mean, the one downside, obviously, is we have now missed out on 2 additional couriers, but I think it is worth it for the Holtzman engine. Yeah, definitely worth it. All right, so do I want to trash this experimentation? Do I want to trash this experimentation? I don't think so. Let's go there. Let's advance. And then let's get this. And then let's recall. We're going to get 2 spice. We're going to buy ourselves a Holtzman engine, baby. Sorry, geezer. I do apologize. You were very friendly earlier. And then we will, I guess, we'll just race this Spacing Guild Alliance, right? Makes the most sense to me. Oh, finesse is good. And we will end our turn. All right. Bailed out. Bailed out from all our potential misplays early. And, you know, misplay is a strong word, but, you know, like little fringe edges we could have picked up with counterattack, etc. Bailed out. And, you know, I don't want to pile up on this player whatsoever, but I do, just for the viewers' awareness, you know, I think they were a little too shy to spend their second water, but if they had gone the Great Flat last round, they could have gotten that Holtzman engine, which I am pretty confident was the line they were attempting to go, and instead they had to just, you know, tech negotiation, and maybe they just miscounted. They were 1 short, which is a bummer, but it worked out well for us because we got to take advantage. Also, like, would be good for us to win this conflict just to deny an opponent from bumping up on the Spacing Guild track. Might be tough to do, but not impossible. Not impossible. Okay, I mean, Imperial Basin is gotta be the play for us here. Yeah, it's got to be Imperial Basin deployed too, I think, just to get that signet ring value. I think there's a good chance somebody's going to be going Hardy Warriors anyway, so this seems like the cleanest line. So we will get our courier bump, and we will deploy 2 units. Dagger is nice, so we're at 5 strength. But yeah, I'm expecting somebody to go Hardy Warriors, and honestly, if Baron has access to it, I'm sure he will. This is a great conflict for him to win. Get that Fremen Alliance, the water, and unlock interstellar shipping for his first player turn next round. Okay, Swordmaster can definitely still lead us into a Hardy Warriors. All right, we are going to keep counterattack in mind. Unfortunately, lose a deployed troop or discard a card. Oh, that's no problem. We'll discard Reconnaissance easily. That's an easy choice. Get our Germ, get our Dagger. We are not playing a high persuasion game at this point. We're not going to be able to play that counterattack though without, I mean, I guess we can look at the discard. We should look at the discard. So yeah, he definitely has diplomacy as an available play. But I do, yeah, no, Swordmaster makes sense. So I mean, better than counterattack would be, okay, and he's going to deploy at least 1 more troop. I guess I'd rather somebody play a small combat intrigue card and unlock the second mode on counterattack. We'll let our Dagger do the talking for now. Yeah, we'll let our Dagger do the talking for now. Scientific Breakthrough is available, which will help us progress through this track and eventually be worth a victory point. Is that something I see myself doing? It's either that or Reclaimed Forces, of course. Do I see myself making it to the end of this track? And if I don't, I think I'd rather have the intrigue card here, honest. Oh, I've already drawn my intrigue card. 2 spice, though, from being the first player there would be really nice. But I am a ways away from another beetle. Yeah, I think Scientific Breakthrough is a little too optimistic, so I'm just going to take the beetle here. And end my turn. I do not want Sardaukar Infantry still game. I am sorry. I don't think I am ever going to want that card. It would be the most fringe-specific deck and play of my life for me to pick up that card. Somebody tell me, somebody in the comments, please let me know if and when Sardaukar Infantry is making your deck. I mean, I presume if you have that 4-cost graph card that wants Emperor, if you have a lot of like Emperor synergy and you're playing a combat focused build, sure, you could do worse, but man, not a card I want in my deck almost ever. All right, so we did not get a Hardy Warriors play. So I just need to hope we don't have a bunch of reveals. Ah, man. That counterattack time. Okay, well, we just need them to... They have no entry cards either. Okay, well, you know what? On the bright side, we did maintain our interstellar shipping dominance. So that is absolutely something. That is definitely something. And we'll get a water and 2 Solari. So not the end of the world by any means. Not the end of the world by any means. At some point, this counterattack will be great. You know, the turn order didn't work out in our favor here for us to utilize it to its maximum potential, but it's going to be good. And in its second mode is, I guess, its best case, right? Because with its first mode, you are just kind of like moving one resource from one zone to another, which, you know, if you need it, it's good. But if you can get the 4 daggers from its second mode, that's just free value in a sense, right? All right. So yeah, we will pass here. This doesn't have... Oh. I guess we're doing that. I actually did not realize there was a combat mode here, but that is certainly better than its top mode in this case, and we will happily win this conflict. That's amazing. Finesse. You just had to hover over that finesse. Thank goodness I did, right? You guys would have been screaming at me in the comments. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Second mode. I'm going to be at 4. Who do you go with on this second one? I guess like the Fremen does open up a board space, so like all things being equal, that's preferable, but I'm more likely to get an alliance if I go somewhere else. But yeah, I mean, I'm a long way away from that alliance. We could fight for Emperor, but maybe we just play a little intrigue card game here. No, I want to unlock Siege Tabra at some point, so we'll do the Fremen. I think I could see myself regretting it if I don't do that at some point. Wow, great hand. And yeah, once again, we are the Lone Rangers on the interstellar shipping track. And if anything wins us this game, it's going to be that. So we'll be fold spacing to interstellar shipping certainly this round. I'm not really interested in any of these techs, so I will be advancing and recalling. Presumably, I will bump up on the Fremen track again just to lock in that victory point. Although... do I see myself fighting for that? Maybe. It's certainly possible. Certainly possible. Anybody else get... yeah, so red player will be getting their Swordmaster this turn. Might be a long time before I'm able to get my Swordmaster, unfortunately. But, yeah, I mean, invasion ships actually could be pretty interesting with this build. I could just loop interstellar shipping real hard for the rest of the game. That's interesting. That is interesting. Is my signet ring in my deck? No, it's not. Yeah, that is really interesting. But I wouldn't be able to do that this turn. We have a Highliner. Wow. That's aggressive, but good, obviously. Very good. Like I said, I don't expect to... Here, let's take a peek at their... Okay, so... I am pretty tempted to grab that invasion ships. I just think that's going to be incredible this game. Go hit interstellar shipping every round. So I mean, we're doing this, of course. We'll draw our card, see what we get. Convincing argument, okay. And we're going to advance. There is a big cost to doing it, of course. No, I think we should just recall. I think we probably should just recall. But it's on my radar for sure. Let's bump up on that Fremen track. All right. And turn. I mean, this way, if by some miracle, basically, I'm able to get my Swordmaster next turn, this could be worth it. It's questionable for sure. I mean, the other option was to keep smuggling. I guess if I didn't do it, smuggling was still an option. Yeah, it really comes down to what green and red do here. Oh, okay. So I will be getting my Swordmaster at the very least next turn, which is nice. And if Geezer doesn't have green access for some reason, I'm getting it this round, which would be incredible. And the fact that he's not just snapping it off actually is giving me a little bit of hope. No. Okay, he has the Swordmaster. Okay, and we expected that. Now that's actually interesting. Fold space to tech negotiation would get us to 8 persuasion. Which would be pretty incredible. Other options, of course, are Hardy Warriors. Hardy Warriors is interesting. Just get a bunch of Solari. So, man, going for the Kwisatz line feels so fun. I also would then have 4 daggers. So I could deploy 2 troops. I could win the combat also. All right, screw it. I don't know. This just seems fun. This just seems fun. In a world where the Imperium row does not get blown up, which is a very unlikely, in my opinion. I think that's unlikely. I feel like somebody is going to see this and just be like, I mean, green being the most likely player to do so. Although Sayadina, like, I mean, of course they could buy Sayadina and then blow up the row just to get rid of the Kwisatz. But in a world where they don't blow it up, ooh, Talaxu Master, wow. So many good cards. But in a world where that Imperium row makes it to my turn, and I get Kwisatz, then it's all worth it, baby. We only got to get through one more opponent. Ah, no. Okay, but we'll take Lady Jessica though. It's no Kwisatz, but we will take it. Good heads up play though to see where I'm heading. Very good heads up play. And we did expect somebody to see it, you know. We hoped they wouldn't, but we did expect to see it. Counterattack here. 2, 3. I have 4 daggers. So if I deploy 2 troops, I go to 8 combat. Will they deploy any more troops? They will not. We will reveal here. We'll buy Lady Jessica. We'll bump up on that Fremen track. And sure. Oh no! Oh no! We had to play this before we revealed. Darn. Oh, that's so disappointing. Alright, well, I'll put in 2, I guess, just in case. Oh, that sucks. I can't undo it, though. Okay. Alright, so I won't be playing it this round. That's fine. That's fine. So I missed out on 6 Solari, which obviously would have been good. But we get to keep our counterattack, so you know. And we already have our Swordmaster money, so okay. But yeah, man, important timing window to recognize. Of course, if you don't have troops in the conflict and you want to get those daggers from your reveal, you have to play your counterattack before you reveal. Otherwise, the daggers will not be seen. You will not have troops in the conflict when those daggers are revealed, so they will not be seen. They will not be added to your total. And yeah, if this had been a more important conflict, that could have been a huge misplay. In hindsight, maybe it will end up being a boon to us, because this is a potentially valuable card, and we don't necessarily need the Solari. And truthfully, red player doesn't really need the Solari either. So we're going to be hoping for green access next turn. Presumably we will not have interstellar shipping, but invasion ships is still something I would like to keep my eye on. Instead of doing that this turn, I chose to go for the Kwisatz line, which did give us Lady Jessica, which is still very good. Getting us that Fremen bump may allow us to snag this alliance, which is definitely something we want to do. Alright, no problem. Alright, now this is one that's worth winning. Great hand to try taking that alliance. Alright, an early troop into research station. And a chum directorship. Very, very nice. Okay, yeah, that's cool. They're going to be getting a ton of faction bumps. 2 to 3 points from that card alone. Really, really, really great. But we're doing okay here on points. Our first action will be diplomacy. Green still can't compete for Swordmaster at this point, which is really, really great. So, and then of course if they go a different direction, we could go interstellar shipping as well. Oh yeah, that's also, if they don't go interstellar shipping, we probably should just straight up go interstellar shipping, because we can get 3 freighters. Yeah, seems good. And they can go interstellar shipping, so that's definitely something that they may do. Okay, makes sense that they'll block that. We are going to hit up... Should we just straight up go Hardy Warriors to block it? That makes sense to me. Yeah. That makes sense to me that we just block Hardy Warriors here. Get an alliance, get a water, deploy 4 troops. Love that. Yeah, that seems great. Jameis is going to be really excellent here. Do wish I had, you know. Oh, well, yeah, I'll be able to get my dagger and my discard to go to Swordmaster. Although I'd kind of like to... No, I should use my signet ring to Swordmaster. So I just won't be trashing with Jameis most likely. Unless I trash a dagger from hand, which is possible. I mean, I could also trash a convincing argument. I am not really playing a... Although shifting allegiances is so great. So we'll see. There's a lot of dependent factors here, but signet ring to Swordmaster is going to be the play. Using that ability to get a freighter. And then Jameis to still suits most likely, just to shore up that alliance. Geezer went to High Council. Okay. Yeah, so... I guess there's also a world where I don't play Jameis and I signet ring somewhere else, but... No. This feels right. I'm going to trust my gut on this one and end my turn. Just like picking up the water and extending my lead here is just really valuable. All right, more and more reason to want that invasion ships, but we're a long way away. Long way away from having enough spice to make that happen. Really great play and pickup by Buzz. But we're still feeling pretty good about our position. We have our Swordmaster. We have a couple solid cards in our deck. We are not being heavily contested for this combat, so I do think we are probably safe to trash a dagger from hand. Again, or a convincing argument. I will only have 2 persuasion here, so it's like Spice Smugglers. That's not a card I'm interested in. I mean, alternatively, I could Mentat, potentially. I could Mentat just to cycle a dagger, which would draw me Persuasion. But somebody's going to buy the Shifting Allegiance, right? I mean, seems like they would be crazy not to. Is he going to buy Hollow Projectors? We will find out. And Bene Gesserit Sister is also good. If I happen to draw Lady Jessica, I mean, yeah, you know what? It's a little suboptimal, I guess, to give up that Solari. Yeah, it could be a future Mentat on another turn. But I go from having the potential to buy a card that's relevant to... It allows me to have the potential to buy a card that's relevant. And if I'm able to pick up that Shifting Allegiance, I'm going to be pretty happy about it. 2 cards in hand. Interesting. I think it's probably... Yeah, you know what? Again, we're just going to trust our gut again, right? Okay, that's a good one. just gives us, yeah, it gives us a lot of information, right? We get to see, we'll get to know what the Imperium row is going to look like before we reveal. So if there's like a weird world where tech negotiation gets us a great card, maybe we do that. Most likely we still Jamis and trash the dagger in our discard pile, but this just gives us, you know, a lot more information. It also allows us, I guess, potentially to see if the combat could go awry in any way, which I don't expect it to, but, you know, you never know. Maybe, you know, Baron could have an entry card to allow them to infiltrate our friend Hardy Warriors and put a bunch of troops into the conflict, and then suddenly, you know, I'm looking at a different situation altogether. So we also know, okay, well, that line is not going to be available to us any longer. Our next hand will guaranteed have a Lady Jessica and a Truesayer in it, so a lot of card selection in our next hand. Trashing a dagger, sure. What are you picking up from the row? I really would love to get the Shifting Allegiances, but I didn't see how much persuasion they have. 5. Wow, okay. They chose Bene Gesserit's sister over the Shifting Allegiances, which is really good news for us. So that Mentat play ended up working out, which is awesome. We are going to hit up the Still Suits just to extend that lead. Trash that dagger in our play area. Yep. And we will not deploy any units. I don't know what that means. Minder. Yeah. We will end our turn. Yeah, I guess this is also just a great card to store for combats that, you know, you expect to win, but are just at risk of an opponent playing an entry card, and this just allows you to have a get out of jail free card potentially if that does happen. All right, Shifting Allegiances. Looks like it's going to be ours. No one wants it, which I am shocked by, but I am happy to take it. Quite happy. The spice is a cost, you know, that I'm gonna need to be aware of. I am starting to get a little spice poor and have a fairly spice heavy deck. So that's, but you know, we're gonna be chugging through. We're gonna be chugging through. Signet ring is great. Red is likely to go to the Great Flat here, but if he doesn't, I think we are... Yeah, so we're in good shape here either way. Either we go Great Flat or we go Interstellar Shipping, and we are perfectly happy with either option. Yep, definitely. Definitely makes a lot of sense to me. We'll start pushing on the Bene Gesserit trek at this point. We have lots of Bene Gesserit faction access. And we're going to dig 3 cards deeper here, so we're going to see a lot of good stuff. If we were to draw Shifting Allegiances... Okay, so he is going to go Interstellar Shipping. Makes sense once again. Alright, that's enough out of you. I'm just kidding, Slice. Alright, so yeah, we are definitely going to the Great Flat here. Presumably with Signet Ring. Just gives us the most... Yeah. That makes a lot of sense to me. Yep, that makes a lot of... Okay. Alright, bud. What? I don't know what you're on about. I'm gonna have to look at the Sure, we'll put a troop in. Intern. What happened? Interstellar shipping. Advanced their freighter, recalled their freighter. Gain 2, try. Gain. Oh, so they did get invasion ships. I don't know what they're on about. Oh, I'm lost. I'm lost, but I'm entertained. All right, so we got a bunch of spice, which is great. We are not in Highliner range yet, but we're just one recall away. The invasion ships has been taken. That is great. But, you know, they also now have a huge garrison. Shuttle fleet, also good. Certainly also good. I am going to be up first next turn. Lots going on here. Lots going on here. What is my priority at this point? I mean, it should be getting a couple spice, which I do not have the ability to do at the moment. Well, no, I suppose I do. But I don't have smuggling. I don't have spacing guild access at the moment. So I can't Highliner anyway. Don't have a means of receiving water. I mean, drawing cards certainly is not bad. Okay. I think we have I've reached my limit. I do not know what to do here, though, I must say. I mean, experimentation. Is there anything I could draw that I'd really want to play this round? Not particularly. But I would like to pick up that shuttle fleet, I think. I mean, it seems good. So I could wait for interstellar shipping on that. Going smuggling here also seems good, but I could also just start working on my alliances. If I go selective breeding, I just have like the world's biggest hand, I guess. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's do that. I don't know. I've lost a little bit of track of what I'm doing here, but I think we're going to do that. We're going to trash the reconnaissance, and we'll bump up on that track. And we will end our turn with 9 persuasion. All right, so we are on spice must flow territory here. Experimentation might have been a better card to trash now that we only have one purple. Oh, we have 2 purple access. Access? Why can't I say that word all of a sudden? See, if we were to reveal early, we could get something maybe going. All right, so Spacing Guild is... Sorry, man. I am, there's a lot going on here, and I am not quite sure what my best options are. If I were to go Shifting Allegiances here, I could bump up 1, 2, 3 on that track, drop down 1 there. But then I will be out of Holtzman engine range, or shuttle fleet range. If I get that shuttle fleet next turn, well, my current hand is not particularly set up to hit interstellar shipping next turn, actually. If I draw 2 cards and I draw Diplomacy and Jamis, I am off Spice Must Flow, which is pretty unfortunate. If I play Shifting Allegiance, I'm off Spice Must Flow. I could play Lady Jessica to Secrets, though. Because I really do want that shuttle fleet next turn. And my best chance of getting it blue still has actions. All right, I'm not sure I love this, but maybe we get lucky with our draws. Come on. Come on. Ah, we didn't. We missed. We missed. Okay. That's a bummer. But it's not the end of the world. There certainly was the argument for Shifting Allegiances. But it still takes, you know, I think this is our best combination of options, because we're able to get a faction bump and an entry card, and we still had a good shot of getting a Spice Must Flow. We ended up missing it. You know, the draw did not work out, but I think mathematically, I don't know exactly what our odds were, but there was one card, there was only 1 card we wanted to draw, 2 cards we didn't care about drawing. So I think we were more likely to draw a hand that we wanted than not, I believe, but I could be wrong about that. Well, at this point, discarding a card is not the end of the world, so we will discard a card. And I suppose it will be... Let's see, if we discard Dagger, we go to 4 strength. Has Red revealed already? They have not revealed yet. So I think I will discard... Wait. Oh, it's over here. Diplomacy. Just gives us the most See, are we going to get the spice from here? We might get the spice. So that was something I could have considered, but nah, I really wanted to have the option for that spice must flow, and you know, I think I'm going to stand by that decision to go secrets. I think it was the best combination of all the goals that we were trying to accomplish. I think this gave us the best chance of achieving multiple, and it did a lot of things. It thinned our deck to give us a better chance of getting to interstellar shipping next turn. It preserved our spice. It still gave us a faction bump. It didn't cost us a faction bump on the Fremen track, which is important. And it gave us a shot at a spice misflow. So, you know, obviously if I had drawn the convincing argument, I would have just lost my troop. Or no, that's not true. I would have discarded my dagger. Yeah. Four victory points from they got a spice misflow. Yep, makes sense. I did not realize I'm at 7. I don't know. Oh, I guess this point got me to 7. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm definitely racing to finish this game. 2 water from second place will be pretty great here if I can swing it, and it's looking likely that I can. So now she has 4 entry cards. Interesting. I would be tempted to go secrets again, but no, that's not worth it. Interstellar shipping is definitely our first choice of plays. We will reveal a bunch of daggers. We will play Reclaimed Forces for a beetle. Get 2 spice, I believe. Beautiful. And then we will blow up the row and see if we get anything a little more valuable and expensive for our 7 resources. And it looks like Treachery is going in our deck, baby. I'm happy with that. Very happy about that, honestly. And yep, I don't need that blank slate. No, thank you. Yeah, Treachery is a great pickup for us. We're gunning for as many alliances as we can. So yeah, really would love to draw a triangle. We have many, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to 5 out of 12. So that worked out for us before. Hopefully it will work out for us again. All those daggers in the combat, also really nice. Would like to pick up a couple Solari at some point to turn on this war chest. But that will happen naturally, I presume. Though not necessarily. 1 trip to wealth. Or court. No, court intrigue doesn't do that. All right, we got a Hardy Warriors. Wow. How'd they make that happen? Did they still have an agent? Took a reveal turn. Oh, they did still have an agent. Oh, urgent mission. Oh, cool. Very cool. Into Hardy Warriors. Nice. All right. Yeah, I will pass. But 3rd place is perfectly fine here. Better than nothing. Of course, I would have loved to get 2nd, but really nice. I don't mind them stealing a victory point from Baron at all. At all. And I don't even know. Talaxu track, Influence track, Alliances, Siege of Arrakis. Yeah, so we've won 1 conflict. We have 2 alliances, 3 of the 4 influence tracks. Oh, that's unfortunate, but she has a lot more intrigue cards, so hopefully she spends one of them. I missed if she passed already, but it looks like she did, so Baron will end up getting the win, which, is what we ultimately expected, but it was a good try by Helena there. All right, wonderful hand. Okay, I need to think about this. So shifting allegiances to interstellar shipping gives us everything. Yeah, it gives us everything. So that is without question the play. We are going to advance. Then we're going to recall. We're going to get 2 Solari. We'll get 2 troops. And we're going to have a million Oh, I forgot I had a thing. Okay, well, whatever. We're taking the shuttle fleet. We're going to bump up here. And... oh, that's cool. We'll do that. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll do here and here, I guess. Confirm those. And then we are going to drop down on the Spacing Guild to move up 2 on the Emperor. Oh, come on. And then Spacing Guild to get the Solari. Ooh. Man, those animations can be brutally slow sometime, but pretty amazing turn, I think, ultimately. We got our Solari for the war chest. We are 1 step away from both of these alliances now. We actually have access to both of them. I guess the Solari wasn't so incredible, considering, but we might not want to go wealth. Oh, I didn't even notice what the conflict is. Okay. Well, we are likely going secrets with Lady Jessica if given the opportunity. But yeah, having both of the war chest being turned on now is great without us having to go to wealth. All right, I am starting to feel like we might be winning this game. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it is looking very possible. That was an awesome turn we just had. Functionally, we gained 4 faction bumps and lost 1. So we gained a net of 3 faction bumps. 1, 2, 3, no, 4, right? We got 2. Yeah, we got 2 from Shuttle Fleet. We got 1 from the track, and we got a net of 1 from Shifting Lines. So we got 4 faction bumps there, which, yeah, just skyrocketed us to potentially all 4 alliances is really what we're gunning for, and a good shot of winning this conflict, I think, potentially. We're going to be going Hardy Warriors, plus backing it up with our intrigue cards, and if the Baron is able to get a Highliner, that is our biggest fail case, but yeah, I don't think Mentat is in the cards. It is not. But yeah, I'm loving Jameis's ability to just go Hardy Warriors regardless, right? I think that's great. And ultimately we're going to have... that's... I guess I don't want to go Invasion Ships. I actually don't want to go... Invasion Ships is really good. Invasion Ships is really good. So maybe I will go Mentat, actually. It does turn off War Chest, though. Treachery is also a pretty great draw, potentially. Invasion Ships is very good, and it does make me want to... I would just have to play one of the intrigue cards I draw, if able. Alternatively, yeah, I go Mentat. I think that's probably the best line. Yeah, I think that is probably the best line. So let's... man, I really don't want to turn off War Chest, though. I don't want to turn off War Chest, so... yeah, we'll do this. We'll draw. We'll get our intrigue cards. And I guess we'll just play this one, just so that they can't be stolen. Because these two are pretty good. Because, yeah, if we can win this combat, we can prevent... Oh, wow. I don't see myself getting... I guess if... I don't see a world where this doesn't end this round, though. I mean, all I have to do is go... unless wealth gets taken. Pretty unlikely that I don't end the game here. Still a lot of options, but yeah, I think we have 8... We have 12 strength at the moment. Okay, they are gunning for that alliance. So winning this becomes more imperative now at that point. Hardy Warriors still on the table, certainly. But at this point... Oh, somebody gave me a Solari from the freighter track. So that opens up Mentat if red doesn't take it, which would be really, really good. Really quite good. Would I prefer to Mentat with Dagger? Or Truthsayer? Research Station. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely going to Mentat then. And I'll hold Truthsayer back because wealth is certainly an option for us. And there is nothing... Oh, well, drawing Treachery would be pretty great, huh? They're up to 9, so we're at 8. We're at 12. Yeah, just having the option to go wealth and end the game seems really strong. I could, of course, just do that now. And I do feel like it's pretty unlikely that anybody could beat me. I mean, that might just be the play, right? I mean, going Mentat is tempting, but 8. I'm at 12 strength. If somebody were to steal, all they can really do is steal an alliance from me, which would set me back to 10. And yeah, I think ending the game here just makes a ton of sense. Yeah, I think ending the game here just makes a ton of sense. And yeah, I'll discard, do I have, yeah, I'll discard an experimentation. All right, yeah, so that is the final round. So I think it's going to be really tough for anybody to beat me at this point, even if they steal one of my alliances, which I do have all 4 at the moment. I think that was the right play. Just seal this while I'm ahead, not give somebody a chance to win this combat, win another combat next round, and get 2 victory points. You know, I think. Yeah, I'm not beating a Highliner, certainly. So blue could jump to 8 points, and I would drop to. Well, I already did. Okay. So they don't jump to 7. 10. They could potentially, with intrigue cards, steal this as well, and if they did, we would tie at 9, but I would hopefully win the spice tiebreakers. I don't think yet. Shamarki is not in play. All right, so I'm feeling like this is mine to lose here. We're of course going to play all of our intrigue cards. Let's see. No germ tokens is great. So unless he has a real sneaky way of picking up enough to get a victory point on that track, there could be endgame points in the Baron's hand. But barring all of these... Oh, and 10 strength isn't actually even enough to beat me now, is it? Plus I have several daggers. So we are actually fighting on a lot of different axes here and feeling good about them all. I will not be purchasing any cards. I'm up to 7 strength, 11. I'm at 15 strength. So we're winning on a lot of axes here. Really hopeful. I'm not even going to say I'm really... You know what? I'm confident. I'm not hopeful. I'm confident. I feel like we got this one, baby. Viscount Moritani for the win. Don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'm going to get ahead of myself. I'm calling it here. I'm hitting that home run. I'm calling us a victory. Not that that's like the most crazy call ever. We are 3 points ahead at the moment with a good chance of winning combat. But you know how it is. There's always that fear. There's always that fear that everything is going to go wrong and collapse at any moment. Or maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just my anxious ass, but, you know. But I am feeling pretty good here. We are not in combat yet, but we will be getting to combat shortly. We are going to play our combat cards. We will not have a window to play Sleeper Must Awaken with our spice, but that is okay. We will not need it, I don't believe. Shuttle Fleet Holtzman engine. I did not even remember buying this Holtzman engine this game. What a great little suite of text here. I obviously did not get any spice misflows, but certainly the extra card draw was valuable. I was not considering that, which I'm sure many of you noticed in all these hands draws. All right, we're going to draw 5, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we're drawing 6, baby. We were drawing 6. All right. So, yeah, we will play Ambush and War Chest and see what y'all got. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. I'm sorry. That's right. I blocked you already. Your keyboard's not even functioning properly. All right. A pass. And come on. Oh, a second. Oh, very nice. All right. A tie. Tie for first. That's fine by me. That should lock it up. Second place tie in the conflict for a intrigue card and 3 spice, but oh, that's how that works? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. Wowzer. Okay. I thought the game just ended if you got to 11, whether you dropped down to 10 or not. Apparently, I was wrong about that, which is cool. Okay. Okay. Don't solidify your Spacing Guild alliance. Let me steal it, please. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's fun. Hey, my confidence level is no longer through the roof. I didn't know. I did not know. And very nice play, Geezer, to tie that up. Something tells me he's going to solidify that interstellar shipping. Something tells me he's going to solidify that interstellar shipping. Yeah. Turn order got me there, gal. Okay. All right. Well, then we are... Man, this did not end up shaping up exactly the way we called it, did it? Suddenly, many variables are at play here. Okay, well, I want... Assuming that Geezer does not collect Highliner Spice, then my plan is to collect Highliner Spice. Breakthrough, okay. If that is unavailable to me, I suppose I will go Hardy Warriors. Lock that up and get as many troops into the combat as I can. Still suits. Okay. Interesting. Blue has control of this. Okay. What does the research track get me? Solari. Not interested. Wow, suddenly things have gotten more difficult, huh? I mean, I would like to go for a still suits line. I would like to. I think I will. Which means just hitting it. What does it turn off? It does turn off Hardy Warriors though. But I don't see, no one else is showing Highliner mana, let's say Highliner Spice. So I think it's this is the correct line to go for it. We will we will get the Solari, sure, why not? And we will deploy. Is there any value to deploying troops right now? Not really, right? I mean, we gotta hope for Highliner. Troop transports, sure. Sure. A lot of intrigue cards, a lot of good stuff. Mentat, sure. I mean, I think I go... Yeah, no, I go Highliner. Then I still have 1, 2, 3 different combat spaces available to me. And also smuggling becomes an option to not quite. Well, yeah, it unlocks the Great Flat, I guess, which would then get me Sleeper Must Wait. Okay, yeah, so Highliner is the play. After I Highliner, I then have 1, 2, 3, 4 different spaces available that... Okay, well, I won't have that anymore, but I am going Highliner, certainly. They can also go Highliner, of course. They can also go Highliner with their frickin' invasion ships. Wow, invasion ships is strong. Invasion ships is really strong. I mean, it kind of makes... So, at that point... I'm not even sure that I want to go... Really brutal. Really brutal. I could go flagship, but... I'll get 2 troops. I mean, it kind of forces his hand. And I get the water. which I won't be able to use. Yeah, I'm not getting a Spice Must Flow this round. I don't have the card draw. So yeah, we will just, we'll hit the Highliner. We'll deploy what we can. We'll be up to 18. 20. All right, Carthage is taken. Oh, troop transports is still in the row. This will be a nice little secret too. No daggers. But Hardy Warriors is on the table as well if I really want to push for this. Of course, they are not even guaranteed to have Spacing Guild access, but it looks like they're going to go Highliner here. Yep, okay. That makes sense. So I'm at 18. I could get to 22. They have no intrigue cards. So I think that's the play. We're going to use Dispatch an Envoy, Signet Ring to Hardy Warriors. We're going to 4 total troops in, so we'll be at 22, and they have no entry cards. And we'll deploy 2. And do I want, maybe I don't want to use my courier just in case of some weird tiebreak shenanigans. But if there is another round somehow, there's no way there's another round, right? I mean, there could be. All right, let's just do it. We'll hedge for another round as more likely than another round is more likely than a tie break that one spice matters in. And if there is another round, we'll be happy to have that freighter. Man, another round would be crazy. We will go from me calling the victory last round to playing 2 more rounds following it. Pretty good game. Pretty good game. I mean, I'm still feeling somewhat confident. Red player having no entry cards is obviously huge. Yeah, no tech that will give him more strength. So unless he's showing a bunch of daggers here. So I'm at 22. Okay, no daggers. Then treachery should do it for me. 4 persuasion. No purchases. All right, no intrigue. Baron is the only one who might be able to go crazy with the intrigue cards. And hopefully, if so, second place will give me the tiebreak on Spice. But he would need lots of great entry cards, which is certainly possible. Like a private army would get him up to 16. And then, you know. Oh, okay, and there it is. What else has he got? I mean, 2 more 3s. Yeah, and then 1 more 3. Wow. Oh, wow. So close. So close, but we did it. Oh, my God. We pulled it out by 1 strength. We were just talking about the Baron having all those entry cards, and he certainly did. Treachery's Reveal, sealing that one for us there. 12 victory points. Should do it. Some endgame points for green there, but there we are. Viscount Moritani, first place. 12 victory points. Hell of a game. It took a little longer than we expected, but we got there. Let's go, baby. That was an awesome, fun match. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. Man, I am speechless. So I'm just going to end it there. No more mumbling, no more nothing from me, all right? You go get on with your life. I will see you next time. Man, that was awesome. Have a good one. Thanks, guys.